Welcome back, YouTube, into the comic book community. It's your boy, the Rican here. We're doing the Tuesday edition of the comic book review. So let's just get right to it with issue number 3 of Doctor Strange. And Mark Waid is doing really well with this one as of late. It's an Infinity tie-in, Infinity War tie-in, as we see right up in the corner right here. And by the cover, you can see what's going on. The Time Stone, so that issue, or should I say this issue, is based on the Time Stone, and Doctor Strange needs to get his hands on it. And so at the end he does get his hands on it. Very fun issue to read. If you haven't read it, check it out. And pretty cool to see that Bats is back in it, so I was happy to see that. And I'm pretty sure you will feel the same way once you read this one. So again, it's Doctor Strange issue 3. Alright, let's keep it going here. We got a few to get to. Old Man Logan issue 4. I love the cover on this one. Okay, Ed Brisson doing the writing, as you know already. Juan Ferreira is doing the art. Now, a lot of people are complaining lately how this issue is pretty much on bullseye. You know what? I have no complaints about it. I say keep it going. I mean, I know it's Old Man Logan. It should be about him, but you know they're trying to catch bullseye. So what do you expect? The story has to be based on him, and this was so much fun to read. I mean, the artwork was great, and the story's been good so far. So stop complaining. And if you don't want to, read about Bullseye anymore, then don't do it. But I enjoyed this one a lot, and the artwork is fantastic. This is one of Marvel's, best villains. So come on, give it a break. But yep, this was issue 44 of Old Man Logan. Great issue. Now let's try to get to how do I start here? The Infinity Countdown, issue 5. So it comes to the end here, and then we jump to the Infinity Wars. And well, the stones are all in place, and that's pretty much what this whole issue all leads to, with the Infinity Stones and with Doctor Strange at the very end of the issue. Very good stuff here, as you expect with the whole Infinity Wars coming up. So it was great. Very, very good issue. I'll show you a nice little shot at the end here. Let's see. And there it is. Doctor Strange is communicating with everyone there, and it just is all leading up to the big one. So here we go, my friends. Great issue. Don't sleep on it. I'm sure everyone has probably got this on their pull list already, and if you haven't, I don't know why not. But so that was issue 5, Infinity Countdown. That was the finale to that. So we'll just jump into this tie-in real quick here. Infinity Countdown Champions, issue number 2. Excuse me, Jim Zeb, or Zub, should I say, and doing the writing, Emilio Lysol doing the art. This is okay. I'm not going to brag about it too much. You don't have to read the tie-ins. I've mentioned that before, but if you want to, a little bit more on details about, what's going on, that's what the tie-ins are for, on certain characters and all that stuff. And that's pretty much it. So this one was pretty much based on Nova, but I mean it was all right. I mean, if you want to pick it up, pick it up. If not, you're not missing nothing, because we'll jump into the good stuff. Infinity War Prime. man, between this one and Infinity Wars issue 1, I think everyone's reaction to this and what comes next was like, it just blew me off the seat when I was reading this. And wow. But the cool thing about it is it was just a lot of fun. You know, I just don't know what other words to put it. And the artwork just makes it so much fun. And then it makes you wonder, you know, what's gonna happen. You know, the stones are in place, and we see Loki up here. So a lot of the story was based on Loki in the beginning. But the ending, it was quite shocking, and there's a new villain. So that's pretty much what this issue's about. And there it is. So a lot of questions involve who's the new villain. And if you don't want to see a little spoiler here, I advise you just skip. But something happens to Thanos there. So there it is. So I don't know what's going on, but it was a lot of fun to read. So with that being said, you know what's next. Bam! Now, you talk about fire. This thing was it's all fire. But I like the artwork in this, and it's pretty neat and interesting because the Infinity Gauntlet right there has no stones on it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Well, man, how do I put this one? This issue was amazing in all ways, because at the end was another shocking part, and as we see there, we all know who that is. Okay, so a lot of people are assuming that it could be the new villain, and it could be. All right, like a Warlock there. You know, we have the whole crew. So they find out, you know, that Thanos is dead. Well, from what we could see from the last issue. And I just want to just get right to it, because it just blew my mind. There you have it. Did that really just happen? I'll leave it up to you to decide. I mean, it was, my mouth dropped when I was reading this one, and I'm pretty sure once you read it, you're going to feel the same way. So if you haven't been collecting it, do it. Put it on your pull list. If you got to order it, that's what I do. I pre-ordered them. So fantastic stuff. So much fun to read. All right. So I'm gonna get down right to the last part here. I got issue 50 and 51 of the Flash Wars, and this was very, very good stuff. And I'm sad to see this little story arc come to an end, but hey, it had to come to an end, you know, eventually. And I had to say, you know, Josh Williamson and Howard Porter and Hi-Fi doing the color. These three guys I call the triple threat, because they all complement each other really well, and this was very good stuff. The story was great, emotional at times, but from start to finish, the artwork is great, and the story was just, I love the story. Like I mentioned before in the past, I'm a huge Flash fan, and it's no surprise there. I got red as a background. I love the color red. So, what can I say? This just fun stuff. Okay. And surprise ending right here. So wait to see the next issue. And also, we see who's back. So there you go. That was issue 50. Part 4 of the Flash Wars from The Flash. Alright. And last but not least, we will end it with issue 51. Excuse me. And great stuff once again, It's just, I wonder what's the next story gonna come up for The Flash here. But I have not been disappointed so far with Flash, and I'm happy. So you know what you gotta do. If you like Flash and anything that I just show you, go to your local comic book shop, scoop it up. If you don't want to do that, you can pre-order. I have a video up on my channel there. I talk about DCBS services. Go on their website, check it out. You can pre-order this stuff as I do. Great prices. And with that being said, we come to an end. But thank you for everyone that subscribed and liked my video. And let's try to get these numbers go up a little higher. And I'm still, every day I think about this giveaway I'm going to do. And like I mentioned yesterday, most likely it'll be on Instagram. So if you want to hit me up, any ideas, send me a comment on this channel on the bottom. I'll take, any ideas y'all want to give me. Or on Instagram, hit me up on Just a Rican, his comic. Send me a direct message on there. Until then, take care.